Good evening, good evening, good evening. Sorry about being late, but I went out there to take care of a couple cases of hot dogs and sausages, case apiece, and come find out somebody bought uh, a few boxes of ice cream that was in the way, so I had to find room for the ice cream and the hot dogs. So I just ate all the ice cream to get rid of that problem. Now I got a brain freeze. Demo, how are you doing? Nice to see you. I'm glad you're doing good. 10 seconds of damn commercials. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'll try to let you know when the next one comes up. I had to run down to Toledo and pick up supplies. We were going to the Golden Corral, but it's the first of the month, and we got there and the line was way out the door. Everybody must have cashed in their welfare. I got stamps for sale, 2 for 1, 2 for 1. Yeah.
I want $10. 5 words.
Yeah. Huh. Judo. Wyoming.
Air. Judo.
Mm-hmm.
Mess.
Nice. You ain't no dummy. No, I didn't eat all the ice cream. I had to find a room for it though. Troll, I'm going to tell you something, Troll. I was outside the Ocean Buffet, which is a Chinese restaurant, and this guy come walking up. He had the same hat that you have on your avatar. Guy looked exactly like you. I wanted to take a picture of him and then have or do a video of him, and have him tell me your name. Say I am the real, you know, Noodles 1980. I don't judge men. I'm not. I'm not like Kevin, Moose, and Robert and Ben. Sorry, and Grizz. I think. Yeah, I ain't so sure about Grizz, but probably you know, um, allegedly. I can neither confirm nor deny, but I can speculate. By the way, thanks for the super chat. Probably. Then he reached out and grabbed him with his toes and then flew off with him. You don't see Troll Conspiracy? There's 10 people here, it says. You got Adventures Demo and then Cornbread and you, Junkyard, and Troll. I have to refresh your. I have to refresh. Are you on top chat or live chat?
Oh no.
What'd you do? Make a mess?
Really? Stop that. Quick. 20 out of that. Look at your basket.
Live phone? You know, you really got to tell me when you're going to walk in front of the camera. What's the matter, Spirit? Nana screwing with you, is she? Ah. Good evening, Christy. All right, junkyard. Well, they are now. They used to be as hard as steel. I had more calluses on my hands, and I could go like this and put out cigarettes because it didn't hurt. Yeah. That ain't all I ever did was a truck driver. I used to have to throw that garbage too. Get on the back of a truck and load 60 ton one day and see how tired you are at the end of the day. Just chilling in the garage. It was okay. I didn't do much today. Just went down to Toledo. We left here around 4:00, 4:30 to go down to Toledo. Went down there to Gordon's, got a case of hot dogs, a case of sausages, and 5 packs of buns. That'll get me through the weekend. I'm going to have to go down again Tuesday. Um, because the buns have got a September 12th date. So I'm going to have to go down Tuesday. And, you know, even though it isn't September 12th, I kind of like to get the buns where I got 2 or 3 weeks on them. So in case I don't use them, I still have time. I can use them. Yeah. When I first started being a garbage man, I had a 66 Dodge stake truck with a 20-foot bed on the back of it. It had 4 8-yard front load containers on it, strapped down. Then I had a 32-foot trailer that had 6 8-yard front load containers on it, strapped down. And I would go from house to house to house, and I would pick up the garbage and dump it in the front load cans over the top. And then when they got full, I'd get up there and I'd stomp it down. I was young and dumb. And I could put about 200 homes in those 8-yard containers. And then once I got full, I'd stop at a payphone, at a gas station, whatever, call them and tell them, hey, I'm full. They say, well, go to here and he'll meet you there. And the garbage man would pick up, would come over. I'd go and unstrap, and he'd dump all my cans. I used to have to do the village of Dundee. I would shag that. We had to be there at 6 o'clock in the morning, so we leave the shop at 5. And we had a few country stops we had to go pick up. Then we go into the city of Dundee at 6, the village of Dundee, whatever. And I would do 19 tons, one load, and be out of there by 11:30. The entire village. Well, I used to start at 3 with the front loaders all the time. Back when I was doing it, though, they didn't have all these hours of service on you. They didn't care if you was working 20 hours a day. because you were a local driver. I did that several times. Yes, Cat. I worked 36 hours straight before I finally went home. They had my truck. My truck was okay. Another guy's broke down, and I had more seniority, and he was crying and bitching. That he was going to be out working late and all this other stuff. So they said, hey, go home. When he's done, he'll dump it in your truck and he'll fuel it up for you, and then you can take off. Well, I did. I went in there and I did. I filled up that truck. I come back. I grabbed the spare truck that they finally got running, and I filled that one up. I come back. I grabbed his truck and took it out and filled it up. Then I called him and said, hey, don't come in till 7 because your truck's full. You might want to dump it and fuel it up. And then I grabbed another truck and I filled that one. And by the time I got back, I dumped the 2 trucks that I started with, and I did my last load, and I was done for the day. Oh shit, 40 hours. I used to get 40 hours in by Wednesday morning, 9 o'clock. Beyond overtime by 9 o'clock Wednesday morning. Started on Monday. I did, yeah, coffee and cigarettes. I did that for the longest time. Then they went to hours of service and stuff, and they still didn't change my hours. I kept working that. And then the DOT come in for a safety meeting, and the union steward standing right there, and he said, what about this hours of service? What is that? And the guy was telling them about, how many hours a day you can work, and how many hours you have to be off and everything else. And he said, well, that's funny. We got a guy here that they're working flat ass to death. In fact, the reason why he's not here now is because he had to go home and get some sleep because the guy ain't slept in 3 days. And he said, it's a good thing he wasn't here because I'd be arresting him right now. The first garbage job I ever had, I weighed 288 pounds when I started. 3 months later, I weighed 162 pounds. Wasn't an ounce of fat on me. Kathy was buying me brand new clothes every week so I'd have something to wear to work next week. I done made them in. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah. Kathy can tell you. Dan can probably tell you. Kevin, he could tell you how hard I work. Kevin worked at the garbage company before me, and then I don't know, he left. Where's, well, I can't help it, junkyard. They got more money than me. That damn honeydew uh, overflow, or whatever the hell it is, um, where I was getting that coffee for $2 a bag, now it's $3 a bag. The bastards raised it up a buck. Now, raised it up 33.3%. How the hell can you do that in 1 week? They did. I still bought it though. I bought 5 bags, $15 worth. I got about 20 bags of it now. Bidenomics, you're right. I should have thought about it. I should have bought every bag they had again because at $3 a bag, that's still cheap. I should have bought 20 of them if they had them. Because we drink coffee. That's the thing. We drink coffee around here, and it's Pete's. Pete's, Peets coffee. Um, I guess it's a good brand. Yeah, Pete's coffee. Pete's dark roast coffee. Um, Let me see. From Amazon, Major Dickinson's blend. That's what it is. That's exactly what I got. Um, I think mine's bigger than 18 ounces though, but that bag right there at Amazon's $10.58. Yeah, massage is probably going to go up too. Oh, I understand that, Mr. Goodwrench. You drink Pete's? Yeah. Hey, her baby didn't do nothing. You know who that is, don't you? That's Michael Brown's mom. I have bags of the beans right now too. So, but I like the coffee. I think it's a good coffee actually. I know. You're right. You don't care. That's probably what's going to happen. Cost you $30. You still ain't going to get the other part of it.
Second one was a loser.
Huh?
Second one was a loser.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know $2 on $13.
Four Seasons blend. I don't like. I like a dark roast. I don't like a mild roast or whatever it's called. I don't like that. Hell, my tea is darker than most coffee. Hey, Kenny. Y'all snuggle bunny. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yes, sir. Ma, you're looking lovely as ever today. Did you do something different to your hair, dear? Yeah, don't stain your teeth as bad. I don't have to worry about that, though. Let's see. Who else sells this stuff? I guess Walmart sells it too, Pete's, but I haven't never seen it there. It's the original craft coffee. Started being brewed in 1966. What's the matter there, pumpkin? Huh? Yeah. She's uh she's she's finally realized uh, we got her a little kitty litter dish and stuff. Put it in the box for her so she can use that. She knows how to use it. The instant coffee taster's choice. I used to buy instant coffee from Aldi's all the time. I haven't been there because I can't find the dark roast. I haven't bought any. You don't drink it? I don't know. Isn't community coffee where everybody sips out of the same cup? Oh, not that community. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I don't know. Actually, the coffee from Aldi's isn't bad at all. I like that. The dark roast. I don't like the the light roast or whatever, but I like the dark roast. It's got a black cap on it, if you can find it. And I don't know if you guys know it or not, but coffee is one of the things. Instant coffee, if it it'll last forever as long as it doesn't get wet, or the seal isn't broke or whatever. It'll last forever. Allegedly, I can neither confirm nor deny, but I can speculate. I don't like the flavored coffees. I'll drink French vanilla cream every once in a while, but other than that, I don't like the flavored coffees. And I don't know. I when I make a cup of coffee, I do it in a 20-ounce coffee cup, and I'll put 2.5 spoons in there, then pour the hot water in, Rick. So I don't know whatever you have to figure out what you like for how strong your coffee is. Rosanna, Mr. Goodwrench, we don't. That's negativity. I have to come to your house, Mr. Goodwrench, and brew you up a nice batch of coffee, and we could sit on the front porch, sip on a cup, and talk about whoever. Yeah, it's changed your life. Well, I'll tell you what, last night after the third one, I about fell out of this chair, and that would have changed my life. I would have. So I decided, I, I strapped myself in. I got a seat going on now. No, I'm not going for four tonight. No, after the live stream, I gotta get my pots and pans and stuff all done. Um, so I haven't done them, but I got to get them done for tomorrow morning. So I don't want to have a hangover or anything like that. It don't take long to do them. After I get the sink filled with hot water and stuff, it takes about 10-15 minutes. You did? You saw it on Facebook Marketplace? It's on there. I know, way over. That's right. If you got hate in your heart, let it out. I'm here to listen. It will. Fireball will warm your belly. I've drank some stuff that, man, I didn't think I was going to make it after I had it, but I drank some weird stuff in my lifetime. I drank out in Boston. I drank a drink called the Brain, and I can't. It was ouzo and something else, and with cream in it. And when they poured the cream in it, it balled up and it got all wrinkly. And then they poured this red, like grenadine, I think it was, and it looked like blood flowing over the bumps in the brain. And it was called the Brain. It was a good drink. It come, like a one shot drink or something like that. And then slippery nipples. I used to drink slippery nipples all the time. I tell you what, Tim, I got about 3.5 gallons of Applejack downstairs. Every once in a while, I uncap it, and it smells like it's flammable. Let's put it that way. You know how you smell gas and you just know it's flammable? That's what it smells like when you uncap that Applejack. I did it up here, and Kathy said, "Don't anybody light a match." She made it look good, didn't she? Anyways, after I get dishes done, I got to get the coffee maker set up so I can have coffee in the morning made. Or what he did, yeah. Was the goat snuggling up on him? Like, hey, baby, remember me? That's okay, Amish. I'm cooking breakfast tomorrow morning. You get an egg omelet, sausage links, egg and cheese omelet, excuse me. A cheese omelet, sausage links, and a hash brown and gravy. Mm-hmm. Or no, omelet, sausage links, and a hash brown. $5. I'll throw in an extra hash brown for $6, and I'll put gravy on it for $7. Big old plate of drama. Yeah, I know. Don't ever sleep with a pig. Them bastards will squeal on you. They will. No more moonshine. There you go. Yep. Well, that's okay because Michigan plays at noon on Peacock. Cock, the cock. Oh, yeah. He told you that? Yeah. I like I like my hash or my corned beef hash crispy too. A lot of times I just pour it, I make it, put it out of the can, I pour it in the microwave, and then I just eat it with whatever I have, toast or whatever. But if I'm gonna fry it in a frying pan, I want to fry the oil, the grease right out of it. And I don't understand where all that grease comes from, but it does have a lot. That's cool. I got my Iron Dog hat on. Iron Dog 63. Right. I got one too there, Skeeta. I bought it for $20. It's been running for over a month, sitting right there, and it hasn't given me a lick of trouble. A good $20 investment. I did sign up for Hulu, and I am going to keep Hulu until after football's over with. Then I get rid of it again. That's the only reason why I got Hulu is because I need a streaming service that does live TV with ESPN and everybody else. All the other streaming services don't do that, so Hulu does. Plus, you get Disney Plus and something else. So, yeah. She let you borrow hers? Okay. Oh, I have a Fire Stick, but you can't get that stuff up here. I have 3 TVs with Fire Sticks on them. In fact, I got a Fire Stick in this cabinet right here. Bought them on when it was Prime Days or whatever. All the TVs here got Fire Sticks on it, but we have Xfinity cable or internet. And Xfinity doesn't carry a lot of the channels, so you have to go through and get a different carrier. I know it's another reason to get it. Right. Well, the main living room TV has Roku on it. Um, I don't know. I don't watch the TV in there though, so the reason why I don't watch the TV in the living room is because it's too hard to get out of the couches and the love seat and stuff. So, yeah, have a good night, Dan. If I had a recliner in there with electric lift on it, I'd sit in the living room and watch TV every once in a while. But I leave that to the kids to watch. I just watch TV in my bedroom. Well, if you find it, see if there's one next to it. I'd like to buy that one. Every time I go to sign up for something, they ask who your carrier is, so I type in Xfinity, and about 30 seconds later, I'm sorry, but your carrier doesn't cover that. please go to your carrier and expand your service. So I go to the carrier to expand the service, and what they want is they want to go from a $0 package to a $25 package to a $65 package, and then when you get the $65 package, you have to get a new modem for your internet so it can handle all that, and that's another $35 a month or whatever. So they're just stroking you. Right? The TV in the bedroom's on all day or all night when somebody's in there. They did. Huh. Well, that's cool. Did you name it Star Trek? Well, that's cool. I'll tell you what. I wish I'd have had my Camry with me tonight. We was in the Ocean Buffet. Now, I'm sitting there eating, and all of a sudden Kathy said, "What's the matter?" She turns on and looks, and here's this heavy-set black woman. Okay, she had to be 325, 350. She was in orange shorts and a halter top that was about this much too short. So 3/4 of her belly was hanging out. And the shorts were Daisy Dukes. And they were stretched probably to their maximum limits. Kathy turned around and looked at it. She turned and looked at me and she said, "Why didn't you tell me?" I said, "I had to look at it for a minute. Why couldn't you?" Yeah. I could have made a mint off in making a video today showing all the people on what they look like when they come out to eat. A lot of them don't even, I don't know. I just don't understand it. I didn't have no choice. She was standing right here. I'm trying to eat, and she's right here. Right here. About 4 feet away. There's no way you cannot see it. You're right, Mr. Grinch. No morals or values. I mean, I just sit there staring out the window. She said, "What are you looking at?" I said, "I can make a mint, video on all the people walking around out here. I have never ever seen anything like it." One woman come walking into the hairstylist next door, and she looked like she was wearing a Prince costume. Prince the musician. Yeah, had the big old ruffled collars on there, shoulders on it, pads and everything. Yeah. Cornbread, I should have looked down, but there's just something like you just can't look away after you see it. I knew it was the first of the month because we went to the Golden Corral first. We was going to go there for dinner. And we got to the doorway, and there was 150 of them standing at the door to get in. And I figured, no. Turned around. I said, "We got to go." She said, "Why?" I said, "It's a 2-hour wait at least." I said, "It's the first of the month. They've all got their checks. They're coming here for dinner." So we went down to the Chinese buffet. Walked right in. There was only like 8 or 9 people in there. No problem. Got seated right away. Yeah. And they do have some decent food there. I ate mainly some seafood. I had their lobster bake or crab bake or whatever. I had buttered shrimp. I had some broiled fish and then some baked salmon. Well, no, because they were all at the Golden Corral. That's why. That's right. Like the welfare cheese line in the 80s. Allegedly. I can neither confirm nor deny, but I can speculate. Allegedly. Well, that's what it is. It's all set on the debit card, and then they go to they want to draw it out of the bank. They can only get so much out of the ATM, so you got to go inside the bank to get it all. Yep, you're right. Or the Cadillac Escalades. I don't understand it myself either. Well, they got to have transportation. Yeah, but do they got to have a $150,000 vehicle? Well, to each his own. Oh, and they're talking on their $2,000 telephone. Yeah, me too. I got to walk to get mine too. I remember those. You're right. You can pay. You can afford it when everything else is paid for. You never have to worry about your power getting shut off or your gas getting shut off, your water. Never have to worry about being evicted because your rent's paid. No. The only thing you got to worry about is your car payment and your telephone bill. Yeah, roll on a set of 26s. You're right. Or 30s. Yeah. $8,000, $10,000 worth of tires and rims. $0.50 on the dollar. That's right. Anyways, I was talking to my son today. I put the pickup up on Marketplace. Um, let's see. Um, let's see. There we go. All right, you can see where that's cracked right there. And you can see where that's broke. That's on the other side. They both broke right after the shock or shackle mounts. That's the pickup. That's the reason why I'm not driving. Um, let's see, where the hell's the video at? Anyways, I was talking to my son this afternoon, and I said, because I bought the truck from him. I said, how much should you get for those tires? He gave $1,450 for those 4 tires. Some guy just sent me a free lawn tractor. $3,000, far enough away from being free. Has a 454 Chevy in her. Damn. Figured Kevin might want that. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, you 2 or 3 grocery carts, you're ready. A whole buggy full of meat. Probably. Anyways, that's what's wrong with the truck. Um, I've had a couple of people, interested in it. I'm asking 1,200 or best. I think the engine's worth $1,200-$1,500 by itself. Then you got the transmission, the 4-wheel drive unit, you got the tires. All the doors are great. Even the cab, just the cab corners or whatever you want to call them, down at the bottom. Uh, they have to be replaced in the back doors, and that's it. Um, and that's probably an easy enough fix for somebody that can weld. So, or that has a welder. Rockers. So, yeah. It is a decent price. Got 180,308 miles on it. Maybe, yeah, you might get a payment. If I don't sell it by the middle of September, I am taking it down to my wife's uncle. He's closing his garage, so I'm just going to take it down there and have him put it up on his hoist. And when he wants to work on it, he can work on it. Weld the plate in, put some plates, steel in or whatever, and just do that. I got a video out there for it, but I don't know where the hell it's at. It didn't show up. Now, I think the tires are still worth $800 a piece, or $800 for all four of them, at least $200 a piece. They've only got like 38,000 miles on them, and they are Bridgestone or whatever, Goodyear Bridgestone. Oh, I know. The bad thing with it is when I first got it, the truck was worth $10,500 according to the insurance company. They said put insurance on it, full coverage. I said, well, the truck ain't worth much. She said it's worth $10,500. All right, we'll put full coverage on it. And I hoped every day that I was out there, somebody would just total that son of a bitch. Well, it didn't happen. I know. Good. Well, I ain't gonna help me now. I ain't got no insurance on it now. I took the insurance off. That's right. Run her into an unmarked pond. Yeah, that's right. Case of good beer, not that Bud Light stuff. You're right. Let me see if I can find the video actually. Okay, they ain't showing the video. Let's go to my own account. Let's see. No, that ain't the right one. Okay. Got good rubber all the way around it. That's what it's always been since I've had it. Air conditioner works, heater works, radio works, 12-volt system works, everything works. Got good rubber all the way around it. That's how nice the tires are. 5.4 Triton, 2006. She's running just as pretty as can be, 180,000 miles. Four-wheel drive works in it. Transmission works good in it. Never had a bit of problems with it. Other than the frame busting through and breaking. Hey, Steve. All the doors are in good shape down at the bottom. The cab, not so much. It needs a little work down here. I don't know what they call that. Place about it right there. But the doors are in fine shape. That could be fixed. That's right. It's the right color. The bed is junk. The bed is gone. The bottom side of the bed is gone. And right there, that's what's wrong with it. It's broke on both sides. Yep. On the passenger side and the driver's side. No, that's what I said. If I don't sell it, I'll take it down, have it plated, have it welded, do some other stuff to it. I won't put a new bed on it. I'll just leave it like it is, and I'll just drive it till it drops. Should be able to get another 100,000 miles out of her. That's right. Yeah, I'm selling that truck. That broken frame. We went up to Ionia last summer. About a year ago, I guess it was. I picked up a fire suppression system for Kathy's trailer. We were coming back from Ionia. We were on 96 or something like that, or I can't remember what freeway we were on. There was a big bump in the road, hit that, truck went up in the air, come back down, and it just didn't feel right. It started driving different. Got home, unloaded that. The next morning, I hooked up to a tandem axle trailer that we'd loaded full of stuff we were taking to the dump. I got to the dump with it, and I got out, and the truck just looked like this. So I looked, and I knew that it was broke. On the easy payment plan, that's right. All right, everybody. I've been on here for an hour. I gotta get some stuff done tonight still, and then I gotta go hook up the cart right now while it's still halfway decent, and then I gotta finish my pots and pans tonight. Y'all have a great night. God bless. Take care, and we will see you Sunday night. Have a good night, everybody.